What's up, babes? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Now's a great time to subscribe. Now, y'all know I am jumping right into this video. We are starting off with the BetterLength seamless clip-ins, okay? The light Yaki, 20 inches, and just a natural color. These actually can be dyed, so don't be, afraid. Do not fear, but definitely don't pass go if your hair is way lighter or darker than this. Feel free to go ahead and do a little watercolor, a little rinse if you need to. But like I said, since these are light Yaki, the one thing that I don't have to think about is like overly pressing my hair out, but we'll kind of get into that in just a bit. Since these are clip-ins, I wanted to kind of show you guys a few different style options, and in honor of Juneteenth, y'all know I had to give y'all a natural hair update as well. So I went to my girl Kia just to get a nice little trim. Y'all know I did somewhat of a big chop, I believe like November or December of last year, so my hair is flourishing already. My struggle spot is always the front of my hair just because it's naturally gonna be more manipulated, but that's okay, baby. Get into the shake and go. Anyway, I have not put any color on my hair recently. Y'all know typically, or y'all might not know, but I usually do like rinses. So every now and then I'll go in and just do like a jet black dye. But I'm like, Chrissy, embrace your natural color. Like, it doesn't look dusty like what you're thinking, okay? If anything, drink some more water so it can look a little bit more healthy and shiny, okay? So because this was day one of a silk press, I figured why not go ahead and install these clip-ins in a way that you might want to in case your hair is already straightened as well. So we like to keep it nice and simple over here. I'm not going to overcomplicate this at all. Your parts do not have to be perfect. The only thing you want to do is make sure that you are face framing. So you guys can easily see that I have just unsnapped those clip-ins. They are super seamless. They lay extremely flat. Some of the flattest clip-ins I've actually seen. Now, it is new for me to actually see the band. I kind of have more of this shiny material on it, but I'm not hating it. I'm really not. The clip-ins are extremely thick. You guys can see just from the way that I'm even laying them, the separation between my hair and the clip-ins, and y'all see I have that blunt cut. So this is not a moment where I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is really gonna work. No, girl, the clip-ins were super freaking thick, and you will never believe that this is literally just one bundle or one set of clip-ins. Now, I am the girl that believes in getting two sets because sometimes I do actually go in and just really want to bulk up my hair, but I promise you it's not necessary. As long as you're placing everything in the way that it needs to be, you're properly separating and creating space. Trust me, girl, you'll be able to finagle this if you need to. Now, obviously, if your hair is about 2 or 3 inches short, okay, now, all right, we're gonna have to think about some things. But don't worry, later on in the video, I'll show you another way to install this without having to have any hair left out at all. So this is not perfect. You guys can see, okay? But what we are going to gravitate to is the fact that this baby is super easy, lightweight, soft, bouncy, flexible, okay? All the things that we need to make sure that our hair is looking nice and beautiful. Now, y'all will see there's no smoke coming off of this because I don't have any product on the hair. I did not go in and add any sprays or anything like that. I also have my flat iron on extremely low heat, 350 degrees, babes. I have come to learn, well, y'all should know this too. I prefer a fluffier type of silk press. The only reason my hair is bone straight is because somebody else did it. If it was me, y'all know it's gonna have all that body, okay? I just prefer fluffier hair, so I'm taking advantage of the fact that my hair was a little bit on the straighter side, but I did not feel like I needed to overly, go in with 450 degrees on my hair or the clip-ins at all. Now, pro tip, if you do not want to put additional heat on your hair, which I don't recommend doing it, by now I've already started the heat damage process, girl. I just can't with myself, okay? But if you want to avoid that, then go ahead and just straighten the clip-ins ahead of time. Obviously not on your head. So I had this little tool, but I couldn't find it. I kept going in the room. I'm like, where the heck did I put this tool? Essentially, you can like stick it to a mirror, stick it to a door, and then you like just clip in, or not clip in, but lock in your extensions, and then it allows you to just kind of like press it out, curl it, do whatever you want to do. Girl, I know you're probably like, Chrissy, show us. What are you talking about? Okay, we don't know what you're talking about. I feel you. But anyway, y'all see how thick and full this hair is. If your hair is even longer than mine, babes, you are going to love this because you could literally just leave out maybe 1 little inch, okay, on both sides of your hair out, and it's gonna blend perfectly. Y'all, I don't know what length my hair is. I would probably say about 6 to 8 inches of hair at this point, and I think that it's looking pretty good. Now, when I got to the top, I instantly realized, like, dang, about 2 rows down, I really should have positioned these maybe a little bit closer up to my temples. I didn't have to like stack them in the way that I did, because I actually fell short of, like, I think 1 or 2 clip-ins. So maybe 1 if it was like another row of like 4. Listen, it happens. Don't be upset. It happens to me all the time. But I essentially just want to show you how to get the hair nice, laid, and stacked up in here. And yeah, so whether you want to do a side part, middle part, flip over, whatever your heart desires, super easy. And y'all see just how nice and flat everything is laying. Now, you definitely want to make sure that you try your best to curve, okay? Remember what we've learned over the quick weave tutorials, the sew-ins, all the things. You want to make sure that you lay those tracks going upward. You do not want, well, I guess you could lay them just like straight across, but if you really want to, create that what? I can't talk, girl. Getting tongue-tied. You sound like mushmouth. If you really want to create that face frame, then you absolutely want to curve them up. So you don't have to be a pro to do it. But I'm just showing you. And I know some girls stop here and this is it. This is the clip-in. I literally needed like 2 more clips, either 1 of 4 or 2 of 2 on each side, just to help blend the hair. You could totally decide, you know what, I'm gonna layer this baby up. If you decide to layer your clip-ins from this point, you could totally do it. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess I must have grabbed one, huh? What? Okay, clearly forgot my own method. But yes, I needed more than this. Okay, I needed another one on the other side. But so yeah, I was still short too. Anyway, if you do decide to layer up your hair, which I do recommend doing, you don't want to do like super deep layers unless you are going to literally, as you remove them, stack them and keep them in the exact order that you would put them back in. Now, because we're human and flawed by design, 9 times out of 10, the hair is not going to lay in the exact same way that you cut it in anyway. So stick around, because when I show you part 2 of this, I'm going to show you how you can still get a lightly layered look without having to do it while it's already like in your head. So I'll show you that in just a second. But most importantly, I know you guys always like wonder, okay, how can I get a seamless look without having to do a sew-in, a quick weave, and still be able to pull my hair up? So take advantage of those silk press moments. Even if you want to do like a blowout, you could totally just blow dry your hair. I don't know how straight your hair gets from a blow dry, but I've been using the Pattern Beauty blow dryer and it's done wonders. So it gets my hair pretty straight. I actually ended up wearing my hair just like this for a race. So stick around, because I'm actually going to post it on Instagram, TikTok, and probably as a YouTube short. So if you aren't subscribed, please don't miss that, okay? A lot of the in-between tutorials are shorter versions somewhere else. So just keep up with your girl, okay? Girl, why am I singing? Okay, don't quit the day job. Anyway, let me show you just how quick and easy they are just to uninstall. But like I said, if you wanted to stack them in a particular way and you really wanted to make sure, like, okay, I have already layered this, let me lay this on top of this one, on top of this one, on top of this one, bundle it up, and then put it back into the package. That way, whenever you are ready to just reinstall them, you aren't over here looking crazy like, well, dang, did I use the short piece in the back or did I use the long piece in the front? I can't remember. Girl, do you know how many times I tell myself, okay, I'm going to remember this, and then a week later, a day later, an hour later, I have completely forgotten, okay? Life. So make your life a little bit easier by just following the next method that I'm about to show you in just a bit. And honestly, I've missed y'all so much. Oh my God. I feel like I haven't done a voiceover in a quick little minute, especially not a long one. Y'all know I like to talk. And if you don't know by now, the reason that I talk during my voiceovers, obviously, we got to get the coins, baby. Y'all know I love y'all. Okay, so, yes, this is actually day 2. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I put back on the same shirt because in my mind, I was like, I don't know how I felt about the first tutorial. So I'm actually going to do a second tutorial and act like it's the first tutorial. Girl, okay, just be in the moment with me. Just know this was day 2. This was day 2. My silk press, honestly, y'all about to see how it ate me up. But, baby, look at the hair. Thick. Full. Okay, I love this texture, and I cannot believe that it didn't exist when I was in like high school trying to wear my first weave, trying to blend my kinky coily, whatever, I don't know, kinky hair with silky straight body wave clip like hair. What girl, that was never my texture, ever. Now, one thing about it, I'm always gonna find a hack. So I do actually recommend going in and pressing out the clip-ins before you decide to just kind of do that straight cut across. What this is actually going to do is naturally layer it up. So as opposed to you having to place all the clip-ins in your head, go ahead and just do one blunt cut across. I prefer my hair to have those blunt ends anyway, if I'm being honest. And I knew that I didn't want all of the clip-ins to be one length, especially because the hair in the front, or my hair in the front, is already kind of layered. Not layered, but like, you get what I mean. It's short. It's not super long. It's not past my chin. If your hair is past your chin, you could totally get away with that one length look. But if not, highly 10 out of 10 recommend just create a little bit of that bluntness. So then when you go in and kind of do that foil curl, did I make that up, girl? Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Y'all about to see in a second. Now, because I said that this silk press did not last, I was highly disappointed, but it didn't really matter because I knew I wasn't going to be installing this like with the hair in between anyway. So this is for my girls in the front and the back. Okay, everybody that's seen the post that I made on my on my Instagram story, there was this really, really pretty picture of your girl, and everybody's like, oh my God, Chrissy, I need the hair details. Oh, where are you? Okay. Well, yes, this is that moment. So let me show you how I stacked the tracks for a beautiful flip over, which is easily, hands down, become my #1 way to wear extensions, period. Okay, y'all know I am a braid protective style girly through and through. But do y'all see this? Are y'all seeing how flat these clip-ins are laying across my head? Yeah, baby. Okay, the flip over method, to me, it just makes sense. Y'all remember our girl Ivy Powell? She kind of crowned the term, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like the Ivy method or something. I can't remember right now. But anyway, go ahead and sleek all that hair back. Now, if you are a girl that know that you are not about to be taking this out, putting it in every day, right? Obviously, I do not want you wearing your hair in a ponytail for days on end. However, if you need somewhere to, need something to do just real quick, easy, get it done out the way, like me, as usual, and you decide that you don't actually want to braid down your hair, whether it's 2, 4, 6, 8 braids, or you just can't braid, okay? You don't want to do the twist. You ain't about to touch the rubber bands. I feel you. Go ahead and get you a nice little mesh cap. Pull that hair up. I probably could have even just done like a little plait in the back or twisted it, pinned it up, and then still did the same thing without the ponytail. But anyway, I'm using that as like a barrier so that it's not just tugging and pulling on my hair. And by it, I mean the clip ends, the clips itself. Okay, so it helps to just kind of keep everything nice and secure. They did not feel like they were like dragging, poking me, holding me down, uncomfortable. They did not hurt. I did not have a headache, migraine. I was able to pass go on this one. Okay, literally just came up with this on the fly. I've literally never done this. Which is the case with most of my styles. I know I come on here talking like I'm a pro, but honestly, I am just an innovator. And so I assume that like once I put my mind to it, it's going to work out. And guess what? It always does. So I decided, I don't really know how I want to lay these. Typically, I should have done like some of the shorter ones in the back, but I was just trying to get to that little, pulling the hair towards the front and framing the face a little bit faster. So girl, I had to kind of really just think about how I was going to do this. Now, it was giving a little humpity lumpity dump in the back, which obviously, y'all, my hair is not as smooth as it needs to be, but that's okay. It really is not going to matter because we're going for volume, okay? And you guys can see, like I said, everything ended up lining up. I literally cut off about 1.5 inches from the actual clip-ins itself. So when it was time to kind of like trim the bottoms, girl, it was like bare minimum hair that I needed to kind of take off. And then I saved one of the very larger clips, so the one of 5, till the very end, so that I could like use that as that last final clip. Probably could have even added another one like right in front of it. I think I ended up doing that. I think I had a little bit of extra hair from another time that I partnered with this company. I don't think they remember. But yeah, I ended up adding a little bit of that, just one strip of it to the front, just to make sure that everything was nice and full. And y'all see, get into it. And I know that y'all see me using my Babyliss flat iron. This is titanium. It will burn your hair. So whenever I use it, because the plates tend to continue to heat up as time goes on, I always use it on about 300 degrees because it's going to get hotter over time anyway, and I don't want to damage my hair. So y'all saw, I pressed it out. It was a nice little soft press, but still not blending the way I wanted to. So I went in with some of my Kenra flat iron spray, just because, or not flat iron spray. This is actually the working spray. So it's like a super light holding spray that just allows for your hair to kind of like stay in place. It's heat resistant as well. And then, yeah, it kind of adds like a little bit of a shine too. So y'all can see how my hair looks before. Y'all, I have not, I have not changed the heat setting at all. So don't worry. Nothing crazy here. But y'all, I was already in love. And y'all know when I get that look in my eye and I'm like, I see what you did here. Now, all the girls have been talking about this Keratos. Is it Keratis? Keratos? Okay. Oil. They've been sending it to me for like a minute now. So I was like, let me actually try it. Not gonna lie, I was feeling it. Okay. You can use whatever it is that you decide, but the oil just kind of helps to weigh down my hair. So I do appreciate that. You don't want to go in with anything too crazy, but just get you a nice little silking oil from a professional line. Try not to get like the beauty supply ones. You know, you may have to go to Amazon to find like a little bio silk, a little Moroccan oil, something like that. I think they actually have it at Sephora, the Moroccan oil. But just get you a nice oil that's going to be lightweight. Sacred to me is even a little bit too heavy in my opinion, even the Pattern Beauty one. So you really want something super lightweight because you don't want the oil to drag down the hair. Once you get it, you got it, you're good. Don't worry. Girl, look at this. Yes. And I just love the way, baby, my mama and my daddy, they did their thing, okay, on blessing me with a beautiful face, okay, a whole lot of forehead. The more forehead, the better. Honestly, I remember one of my friends, her brother used to always tell us, like, all the pretty girls have big foreheads, which honestly, all girls, that's not true necessarily. That's not really true, but it was definitely a confidence booster. So that stuck with me forever. And I have always just loved to show off my forehead. I think I have a beautiful face. So anyway, this style complimented me, and I'm sure it will compliment you equally as well. Whether you have a small, medium, big forehead, don't matter. Okay. If you can wear it and you feel good and you feel confident in it, other people will naturally feel that. Do you know how many times my hair looked a mess, or I thought it looked a mess, and you know what, my outfit wasn't hitting the way I wanted to, but I just carried that spirit of like confidence? People can feel that. Okay, we can feel it. So if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you look good. I think it should be reversed. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay. And y'all know, because this is in honor of Juneteenth, a nice lovely celebration of freedom, pride, confidence through hair. Okay, and obviously it's deeper than that, but from my perspective, y'all know hair is just a way that I get to kind of stand out, be bold, be free, be me, and I get to do it with confidence. So don't be afraid to wear your hair straight in the summer months. I know, listen, y'all, I'm the queen of a bucket hat, okay? So if you ever see a bucket hat, you see me coming. So don't be afraid, okay? You can definitely get away with it just because it's going to give more of like a blowout look, especially if your hair is heat trained. Now, don't get me wrong. There is levels to it, okay? I know that them roots start to kind of get a little... What's happening, Chrissy? Don't play with me, all right? I feel you. That's why I mentioned the bucket hat, okay, girl? Put it in the purse or something, because you might just need it. You might just need it. But for now, I think I did pretty good. I actually ended up going to a festival with my hair like this, and it was just fine. So I wasn't like too stressed because I'm like, oh, the hair is already giving blowout. And at any point, I could have totally like pulled this up, pinned it up, you know, whatever it is I needed to do. So I didn't feel crazy about it. And honestly, so many people thought it was my hair. So I'm like, oh, even better. Because I mean, if this was my natural hair and it did start to revert, who gonna check me, boo? We gotta get comfortable with that. Like, this is the way my hair grows. It's so funny to me when I see like other races, you know, and they complain like, oh my God, my hair looks a mess, and their hair is like perfectly straight. It's our perspective, okay? So like I said before, as long as you are confident, you are fine, okay? Don't let nobody talk you out of wearing your afro, talk you out of keeping your edges natural. I only even did this for demonstration purposes. I really wanted to show y'all, like, every hairstyle does not look better with baby hair, okay? And I'm 31. At this point, I'm not a baby. But baby, I'm still gonna do my baby hair now. Don't clock me when I wear it. When I wear it, I'm still gonna do it. But this style didn't call for it, and it just looks so full, so natural, so soft, effortless. and seamless. BetterLength, y'all really did do your big one, okay? And I've always just been a fan of the brand in general. So if you are looking for a one-stop shop for a place to get you some clip-ins, whether you need wefted hair or not, definitely take a look. I will have all the details listed in the description box for you girls. And I actually ended up curling this up. I think I have like 2 or 3 more videos in association with the hair too, because I know y'all like those follow-up videos like, Chrissy, how are you wearing it? What else are you doing to it? And baby, that's that on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love y'all so much. Stay pretty. And of course, y'all know I will see you in my very next video. Bye, babies.